Hi, good morning, guys. I'm here, Julian, the Lone Star Traveler in Cebu City. I live probably about 2 miles that way in my condominium. I did arrive here in Cebu about 2 days ago, so I decided to get back into it. Yesterday was my very first day back of working out. When I was in the US, I did 0 workouts and I gained 11 pounds with all the good food that they have in Texas and such. Yeah, I did gain weight. I don't know if you can see it. Anyway, I know the key, right? People are asking, well, what about the key? Well, I keep losing the key when it's in my pocket for some reason. Even though I put the zipper up in my pocket and all that, key gone all the time. The key's always gone. I think I've locked myself out of my apartment twice already. So now I decided to go this route. If I lose this, it's gonna take a lot of talent to lose this key around my neck. At least I'll notice it right away, right? But it does look kind of goofy, like do look like I'm special needs or something, right? Like a retard, that I need to probably, can we say retard nowadays? Yeah, I can say retards because I earned the right. I was a Marine, so yeah, I can back it up. So yes. Anyway, getting back, I got off track there. 15-hour, let's retract. 4-hour flight from San Antonio, Texas to Los Angeles. Very small plane, probably carried like 40 people, maybe total. American Airlines SkyWest flight. We were being bounced all over the place. And anyway, so I arrived in Los Angeles, probably like 2.5 hours. I did go through customs. And the good thing about American Airlines in San Antonio is that they checked my bags all the way in from San Antonio all the way to Cebu. And the first bag flew free. The second bag, they charged me $100, which I think was dirt cheap considering the amount of travel that bag had to do, right? $100 was not bad. Normally I pay like, I think the last time I ended up paying like close to $500 for 2 bags, because it seems like every airline or at every point of transfer or whatever, they wanted their share. So all these hidden fees and such, but this time it was pretty good. Shout out to American Airlines. They did a fantastic job. Anyway, then I flew from Los Angeles to Manila. Now that flight did not normally it hugs the western coast of the U.S. San Francisco, or I'm sorry, Malibu, San Francisco on up to Seattle, and then Anchorage, Alaska, and then it comes down like towards Japan, right? This time, they decided to go straight through Hawaii. It started off very bumpy. It was one of those Airbuses, right? I'm sitting towards the back. I got me an aisle seat, that way I can go to the restroom, and it's right there. So it's pretty cool. Very bumpy road initially, and then once we got between Hawaii and Guam, it was extremely bumpy. It was out of this world bumpy. I thought I was gonna die. and then finally we made it. 15 hours later we made it to Manila. I stuck around. I cleared customs, and then maybe like 2 hours later, I took a flight from there to Cebu. I got here, my bags were on time, everything was great. Customs here is a joke. Nobody even checked me or nothing. I just, they did check, the passport. Just gave it to them. And it was not even like 10 seconds. Look in the camera. Okay, you're good to go, sir. Boom, done. When I arrived at the apartment where I'm staying, which I do have a lease for a year, there was no power and there was no running water in the apartment. And so I did check around and stuff, and we did have a typhoon category 4 while I was gone. And I think that must have tripped the circuit breaker, because all I had to do was mess with it and boom, instant lights. I had electricity again. But the water was another issue. They had left a notice on my door that I was to pay for the water, or that they would shut it off November 24th. So I'm assuming I've been without water since November 24th. But anyway, there was nobody around to call at that time, so I was forced to go stay at a hotel. The hotel rate for the night was 77 US dollars, which was very cheap, but not by Filipino standards, right? It's cheap in the US, 77 bucks, but anyway, the hotel was immaculate. It was like very beautiful, very plush. And so I had left notice with the condo owner, advising her that I had no running water, and basically asking why, right? She got back to me 6 in the morning, let me know that she assured me that it would be taken care of and that the water would be restored. I told her to notify me immediately because I had to check out at 11, right? How you doing, sir?
Doing well. How are you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Thank you.
Yep. Anyway, there's another foreigner, by the way. Anyway, so she didn't get back to me at 11 o'clock. There they are knocking on the door. Hey, you need to get out or extend, right? So I did send her a text, called her a few times. Of course, she's not gonna answer. And so finally, I decided to extend one more night, $77 again, right? So at about 3:15, 3:30, she texted me and told me that the water people were already at the condo and that the water would be restored. Well, it was too late. I had already extended. And so what I'm gonna do now is that $77 times 2, I'm going to deduct it from next month's rent, whether she likes it or not. I should have had water all this time, and I didn't. Am I being a Karen? Maybe. But fair is fair. Even while I was gone, I did pay for the condo, right? The rent and all that. So fair is fair, right? It's my apartment. Because before she had mentioned that that she thought I would be out of the country. And so I told her, what does it matter if I'm out of the country or not? I should have water, I should have Wi-Fi, I should have electricity in the apartment, right? And so, anyway, so it kind of like ticked me off a little bit. I don't know if I'm being a Karen or not, but it was kind of bad. So we'll see what she says about that. And but okay, guys, as you can see, I'm in Cebu. That over there is some kind of bridge. It's brand new, and it takes you from here across, and that's the airport. It's called Mactan Island. And look at the view. Look what I wake up to every morning, right? It's so beautiful here in the Philippine Islands, right? I'm in paradise. And so if you see behind me, that's what they call the New Star Casino. I'm so close, I have yet to go. And then of course they're building that new building right there. So I'm just gonna make my way up here a little bit further and then turn back and double back. That should put me right at 5 miles, I think, which is like almost like 10 point something kilometers, I think, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, guys, Lone Star Traveler Julian here, back in the Philippines, and it is great to be back. However, I am missing my family already, my daughter, my grandkids, and Patty and her stupid kids. But are they really stupid? No, they're growing up to be Democrats. I always tell Patty to be careful. She does live in Texas, where everybody's red Republican, right? So there's no room for Democrats. We don't want the Democrats to do to Texas what they did to California, right? So anyway, but the ones in Washington, those are MAGA all the way. Those kids over there, they're crazy. As a matter of fact, they're too extreme. But anyway, I'm gonna double back here, go back, and I'll talk to you guys soon. The Lone Star Traveler here in the beautiful city of Cebu. All right, guys, let me know what you think of this video. Okay, let's hear the comments and such, whether or not I am a Karen or not for complaining over the water. The thing about that is that I had a very long flight. I think total it was probably like 25, 26 hours of flight time. And then of course with the wait time and all that, you feel dirty, you're tired, and you know, you want to crown, so you want to clean up after you crown, right? I know I do. But anyway, so maybe I was being cranky. I don't think I was. No, I was not cranky. But you guys let me know what you think. All right, we'll talk to you guys soon. Again, Julian, the Lone Star Traveler. Bye.